Hey YouTube, it's Wade from Everyday Sustainable. I'm out here shooting photos of the Milky Way at the Central Coast. These are some of my favorite shots from the area. Being out here has me inspired to talk about the beauty of nature and why it's important for us to seek it out. There's a quote floating around the internet that's falsely attributed to Morgan Freeman. I'm not quite sure why it's attributed to him. I guess he did play Lucius Fox and God, so that makes him the kind of authority that people would want to falsely attribute quotes to. Anyway, the quote says this: "There should be a holiday called Space Day, where we shut off all the lights in the world to reduce light pollution so we can see the galaxy." Though this is impractical, it gets at the heart of what I want to talk about today. Because of light pollution and other factors, we miss so many moments of transcendence and awe in the world. In his book, The Road Trip That Changed the World, Mark Sayers discusses this. He talks about how steamrollers that are used to prepare ground for the roads we drive on every day flatten the world around us. And yes, this is a physical flattening. The area is literally flattened to lay the roads, but it's also a spiritual and emotional flattening. We've covered up so much of the transcendence around us. Smog blocks beautiful vistas, light pollution blots out the stars. Our infrastructure covers over so much of the magnificence of our world. And on top of all that, our devices distract us from seeking out what beauty there is left. Because of all this, we rarely connect with nature and have transcendent moments. This leads to an unhealthy view of self, and we forget that healthy sense of humility that comes from looking at the magnitude of the universe, the stars above, and remembering how small we are. And I firmly believe this distorted view of self and flattened view of the world contribute to our exploitative, extractive economics. Perhaps we can combat this by intentionally seeking out moments of awe and wonder. This can be an act of resistance against the exploitative consumerism our culture forces on us every day. We can cultivate a sense of transcendence and awe for the world just by taking moments to do the unexpected. Wendell Berry discusses this idea in a poem called Manifesto, the Mad Farmer Liberation Front. I'm going to read a bit of it to you now. This is just a selection. If you want to read the whole poem, it's in the description below. He starts by describing what the world of consumerism is telling us to do and offers a suggestion for our response. He says, "Love the quick profit, the annual raise, vacation with pay, want more of everything ready-made. Be afraid to know your neighbors and to die, and you will have a window in your head. Not even your future will be a mystery anymore. Your mind will be punched in a card and shut away in a little drawer. When they want you to buy something, they will call you. When they want you to die for profit, they will let you know. So, friends, every day do something that won't compute. Ask the questions that have no answers. Invest in the millennium. Plant sequoias." And that is my challenge for you. Do something that won't compute. These things aren't always easy or convenient because they're countercultural. For instance, I had to get up at 3 this morning to shoot the Milky Way. I also had to plan ahead on the Dark Skies website and the PhotoPills app. Both are linked in the description below if you're interested in seeing the Milky Way for yourself, which I would highly recommend because it's beautiful and awe-inspiring. You don't have to do all that work. You can do something small, like go for a hike, catch a beautiful sunrise or sunset. Shoot, go to a park, lay in the grass and watch the clouds go by. Do something to break out of your patterns and the pressures of consumerism, busyness, and extractive, exploitative economics. Cultivate some wonder for the world around you. Do something that won't compute. And may that lead to us being better citizens of the world today and every day. See you in the next one.